Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise! Today, we're going to be going after Jurigetos, which was the urgent quest. Effectively, scouts have spotted something. They spotted a Jurigetos in the swampy area.
I've been waiting for it.
And didn't come back, so we're going to take it out so that, well, they can go find the scout. Basically, this. One of our scouts tracking a Jurigetos has gone missing in the flooded forest. We hunt the beast down so we can safely dispatch a search party. It would be much appreciated. Now hop to it. So, let's go do this. Here we are. As I did last episode, I do apologize that things are like this. It was unavoidable, and all thanks to the MKV format. Well, I suppose not unavoidable. I could have double-checked I was on a usable format, and I should have, but I didn't. It is my fault. It's still unavoidable now that I have to re-record this, because I've already recorded it once in a terrible format that doesn't work. I'm not going to spend all of this episode ranting about MKV. We have a Jurigetos to talk about. So, or a fish stick, because I know I'm not saying its name right. It's a fish stick. Sadly though, this fish stick is not weak to being completely deep fried, though it is weak to electricity. So if you have an electric weapon, bring your electric weapon. This would actually be a moment where Kezu dual blades would actually be fairly neat. Because not only would you be hitting into its weakness, but you'd have a chance of paralyzing it too. Now, the best way I can describe the fish stick, for anyone who has not played World, because I'm pretty sure World is where it was introduced, it might be an older monster, it's the first place I ever saw one. It's basically if a Nibblesnarf and a Plesioth loved each other very much and had a baby. And is about as effective as that sounds. It does have a hip check. It's not quite as complete bull as Plesioth's hip check, but it does have one. And it likes to spend most of its time in the ground. I would say underwater, but we're very clearly in, like, ankle-deep water. It's underground. I actually kind of hope that Nibblesnarf comes back at some point, because I love that monster. It's so silly, but it also kicks my butt, so like... But yes, Jurigetos here is weak to water. Well, not weak to water, is immune to water. Though I believe, and I don't know, but this is how it works in World. It is covered in mud, a very protective mud, to keep from breaking its parts. I believe that mud is weak to water, but it itself is immune to water. So effectively, wash your fish stick at your own discretion. Because, well, there's a decent chance that it won't be taking your water damage anymore once you've washed it off. It isn't a good chance, it's guaranteed. And here comes the tip check. That's what makes a tip check arguably more annoying than Plesioth, because that mud slows you. If you get caught in there, you have to wire bug out. And if you have a slow weapon that takes a while to be put away, like I do, that can be really difficult and annoying. Thank you, buddy. I like riding Roggies. Roggy is nice. Roggy is life. I mean, look at this. We've already got the mounted finisher going. We've dealt a bunch of damage. Like... And... Roggy leaves a gift that keeps on giving, as well as dealing a fair chunk of damage. Why can't more monsters be like that? I know why. It would be... You know, it'd make riding them probably a little too effective. I mean, part of what makes Roggy so effective is just the speed of its attacks. It's highly unlikely you're going to get interrupted while riding a Great Roggy, which is really helpful. May as well grab this, get some points. Now we continue on after the fish stick. Now, as mentioned, these muddy parts not only help defend it, as in it takes less damage to parts covered in mud, it will replenish said mud after you've knocked it off. Like, currently its head doesn't have mud on it. It will, at some point soon here, start trying to replenish its mud. It's just what it does. We've also knocked the mud off its back now. So basically only its tail is still muddy. Hey, it's paralyzed. That's handy. This area always makes me think I'm moving because of the water. Now, if you can manage to break one of its parts, it can then no longer cover that part with mud. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. That shouldn't have worked. You can Sonic Bomb it during those instances as well, which is really handy. It's going underground to attack you. Fully underground to attack you. There's its head broken. So we now no longer need to worry about its head being covered in mud. I do not know how it just missed me with that, but I will take it. It didn't miss me with that one. Or that one. I'm good at this game. It's giving me a lot of materials. The game is being shockingly nice. I was trying to... Ow. Oh, yes! Get spanked and sent flying by the fish stick's tail. This is gonna be easy! I mean, I do tend to have an easy time with the fish stick. So, technically, not wrong. Here it goes, covering itself in mud again. I'm just going to use this time to sharpen, because you can't really interrupt it. So its back is now protected again. If you get hit by its mud spits, its spits of mud, you will be water blighted. So keep that one in mind if you're using a stamina heavy weapon. Like dual blades. Or dual blades. I'm sure there's others, I just don't know of them. Like, I know this thing can use stamina, but it doesn't need to use a lot. Like, do, and it's done. Like, that's your stamina usage done. Oh man, it's heading into everyone's favorite cave. I've still never seen a huge frame rate drop in this cave, even though people apparently have. I've never seen it. Like, once again, maybe it's just me, but I've not even seen it in what I've recorded. And I recorded 30 FPS. If there was a frame rate drop, I should see it. Hell, my TV runs at 60 FPS. If there was a frame rate drop, I should see it, but I don't. Like, I've double checked. My TV is 60 Hz. It is 60 FPS. So. I mean, it's not a hard thing to double check. I literally just need to plug an HDMI cable into it with the signal. And it's like, hey, 60 Hz. I don't know how I'm managing that. In the Lost recordings, that never worked. Of course, this Lou Drop's over here heating up my weapon's sharpness. Well, there I am, water blighted. Yeah, Latte, I'm not trusting you. He has given me literally no reason to trust him. I should heal. I'm getting dangerously low on health. I do have Moxie. I did ensure I would have Moxie by using a ticket. So... just in case. Because I knew I was going to mention I tend to have an easy time with them. So, Karma tends to come along and go, ha 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 ha, yeah, you're going to die. So, I grabbed Moxie. See, that's what normally happens. So I've managed to... Hey, he's paralyzed again. That's helpful. I was doing this. I mean, I did knock his mud off, but... Gonna sharpen again. I took some damage, but it wasn't a huge amount, and there is a Vigor Wasp right here, so... I still miss the Palicos being able to Vigor Wasp you, because that is so much more convenient than the Healing Flower. Oh, I didn't even notice I didn't have that ready. Like, the Healing Flower is still okay, but it's not great. Get out of that ground. The fact that the normal fish stick is in this game, though, gives me hope that eventually the lava fish stick might be here. Because, well, I'm gonna be completely honest to anyone who's playing this game and has already complained that, oh, it's easy. This is just high rank. There is no G rank / master rank yet. Give the game time. Everyone said friggin' World was easy until Iceborne happened. Give the game time. Even though there were parts of World that were even still difficult. At least for me. But yeah, I'm not a great player. But I really struggled with a lot of the Elder Dragons. And Odegoron. Oh, I hope he never comes back. I very much struggle against fast monsters, but after seeing my weapon of choice, I'm sure you all understand why I struggle against fast monsters. It's not exactly easy for me to get out of the way. Where are you, buddy? There you are. I confused him for a rock. Yep, he's about to recover himself with mud. Wow, did I actually interrupt him during that? That's a first. Yeah, he's not covered in mud on his anything. Cool. I've never managed that before. Hence me saying that's a first. God damn it, I keep doing that. Man, I love free meal. Imagine this free meal, but with max potions. Yeah. Can anyone say near infinite health? There we go. That's the kind of interruption I'm used to getting. A breaking apart is what I was really hoping to do while he was doing that the first time. Because, well, if I break apart, you can't fix it. Fix it, you can't put mud on it. He's bound to be getting fairly weak now, though. I'm gonna... I didn't even do that. Get this reloaded. That is something you can do. If it ever ticks past the reload point, just swing it. and then put it away and reload. And then you can safely reload the file. I kind of wish you could just reload it without needing to have it below a certain point, but because that would be very helpful. But at the same time, that's probably why you can't do it, is because that would be very helpful. So, getting a lot of materials from it. Pretty safe behind that tree, so. It's a bit ironic, it takes us longer to reload the file than it does to sharpen right now. I kinda wanna see if I can break his tail. Yeah, that thing, buddy. I'm gonna sharpen. Yeah, because he's going for mud. Just gotta make breaking his tail probably pretty impossible. I'm gonna try anyway. We now need to de-mud it again. That didn't take long. He's right for the capture. If this doesn't break it... No, okay. Oh, hey, he's moving. I'm just gonna follow him. No, I didn't need it. I grabbed it anyway. Oh yeah, material. Sushi fish! Thank you, Azeros. Thank you for the gift. And there we go. Huh. Not the longest episodes. This was, I'm gonna be honest, this was longer initially. I mean, there was dialogue we had to watch through, read through as well. But I'm perfectly happy with these not being very long. I've got work I need to do on them. And we get a bunch of stuff. Get some monster keen bones, which are fairly new. And yeah. Buddies are almost level 30. Okay. Now, to summarize the dialogue we were told at the end. Basically, that big blue serpent has been spotted.
Welcome to the hub.
That's really it. Like, that's basically what the dialogue was. The big blue serpent has been spotted, albeit it was spotted in the why can I never remember the name of the place? This is the place we just were. The swamp. Yeah. That's going to be it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow as we talk to everybody and then do probably a quick quest. See you all then.